Good evening, ladies and gents. Thank you for coming out on this lovely evening. Just before we're going to get the coaches up and one of the boys up front, we're going to do a Q&A. There's also most of the boys in the room, so if we want to get them involved, we can do. Want to do the Brentford Grand Draw. Amazing support again from companies and supporters, and without you guys, I don't think Martin and Nick could put this thing together, so thank you. Got 25 in there. I'll just quickly run through them. Is Partitions, Affinity IT, Sutton McGraw, Howells, Healthwatch, and Coggins, Sean Penn. They sell interiors, Mexico Car Centre Testing, Orsco, Mark Ray, Orsco, Dave Goodson, Red Line at Thorpe Esley, Paul Sloan Electrical, Blue Portal, PFK Cooper Parry, Tom Kenner, CSB Systems Universal, Ray Thompson, you were out last year, weren't you? Bruce Lang also out last year, B&B Leasing, Alan Remington, Alan and Gail Swallow, Bruce Lang, Fortum, Liberty Steel. So the first one out of the hat will go on the back of the home shirt, the second one on the away shirt as usual. So Jill, if you shake your balls up. So going on the home shirt is for the second time in 3 years, and Coggins. And there's not two Coggins in here, is there? And on the away shirt is Alan and Gail Swallow. So as always, thank you for your support. It's so much appreciated, I'm sure you know. Right. So, ladies and gents, we are going into a new season and another new era at Clifton Lane. And we're going to ask, please give a warm welcome to Anthony Poser, Matt Smith and Ricky Stow, please. So you don't need to talk to me, I'm going to pass it on to Anthony. He's going to just briefly give an introduction about himself. We'll go down the line and then we'll open it up to questions, and if you want to talk to one of the boys that are currently in as well, we'll bring them up. Okay, without further ado, Anthony Poser.
Thank you very much. Already I feel very welcomed. Just a bit of a background for myself. As you can tell, I'm a Kiwi from my accent, so I apologise for that right now. I also apologise if we win 3 World Cups in a row, I don't want to rub it in. I've been around the Yorkshire scene for quite some time. Still haven't picked up the accent yet. I can only say now then mucker, and that's about it. So I coach the Yorkshire Under-20s for... Thank you. I can take a hint. So, still working.
One job, team. One job, mate.
You got me now?
Right now, Hunt, go now.
Try now? Yeah. So I coached, I'm quite fortunate because probably about half the squad I've coached through Yorkshire County stuff. I coached the under-20s for about 13 years now. I think when I started the role I had hair. So I think probably Jack McManus was in my team many years ago, and then right up through to Morgan Bunting, who played for me last year. So I got a bit of familiarity with a lot of the boys. And then the other half, I'm really keen to get to know them, and hopefully they can do you all proud this year. That's my main aim.
Good evening. Obviously, firstly, just to say big welcome to Anthony. Looking forward to working with him. We've already bounced off one another for the past couple of weeks, and you know what I mean, we're both hopeful that we can do some great things here, working together as a partnership. So, welcome, mate. Welcome. Yeah, obviously, obviously with me, it's changed a bit. I don't know what was worse, playing for Leeds or Donny, really. So, there we go, exactly. I needed a job, really, so had to be done. But in terms of this year, we've got a lot of change. But I know, obviously, Jenks isn't here. We did a lot of putting the squad together with Anthony coming on late. And on paper, we're really looking forward to this year. We think having an opportunity to actually look what's out there and select certain players rather than last year having to take whatever we got because of what happened. We really feel that we can that we've selected a great group. We cover a lot of bases with everything that we've got, and as Anthony's already spoken about, we're really looking forward to getting out on the pitch, obviously first session tonight, and just get cracking really and get rolling into it. So yeah, and hopefully we'll have lots of W's to talk to on Tuesday nights about. Thank you. This is Ricky, self-appointed captain. Really bad.
Okay, fine for that. No, just to sort of carry on from Anthony and Smithy, it's great to see so many people down on our first session as well. I think that's testament to the work that the coaches and the players put in last year, sort of restore a bit of credibility and pride back in the Rotherham shirt, and it's great to see so many, fans down and supporting the boys from so early on. So thank you from all the boys for coming down tonight. Really appreciate it.
Right, so as long as you chance for a few questions, it's been a long summer with not a lot of rugby to talk about. I think we've got an exciting coaching lineup and an exciting group of boys. I'm sure, hopefully, you've got some questions for the boys that are up here. Don't be shy.
Are you still involved with Croatia?
Yep. So just got back from Croatia, so I've got a little bit of a tan. I told my wife it was work. But no. We've just finished the qualifications for the Olympic Sevens program. We did really well. We didn't quite qualify, but we were ranked 10th and we came 4th. So really happy with the performance of the boys. But my time will be dedicated to Rotherham first, and then when I get the time, then I'll try and get back to Croatia.
I've never known this place so quiet.
Expectations, what's the target?
So in case you couldn't hear Simon's question, expectations, what's the target for this year?
I mean, we've not even spoken as a coaching group or anything, and obviously it's very early days. Only thing that we can do as a coaching group and as a bunch of players really is make sure that every game that we go out there, we go out to win, and that we've prepared them in the right way, and that come Saturday, the mindset's the right. And obviously towards the end of last year, I think we had a couple of disappointing performances. I think the lads openly say that. And that's one thing that we want to be. We know last year that we were capable of beating anybody. Okay, I think it was only Old Eltamans that we didn't beat and Amptill. But I still felt that on those days we could have beaten them. And that's what we need to create, is that belief within the team. And I said, we'll know that we'll prepare them the right way necessary to win those games, and it's just about being more competitive, I would say. a little bit more consistency across the board. We had some great games, we had some good runs, but then we also had a few poor performances, Sail Away being one of them as well. And we just want to make sure if that consistency can stay where we believe this group of players can go, I think we'll be in a good position come the end of the year.
Just on top of what Smithy says, the reason why I passed the buck then is because we're still getting to know each other, we're meeting each other for the first time tonight, but one thing I can guarantee you is that we'll be going all out to win the first game, and then after that we're trying to win the next one, and then the next one, and the next one. We'll keep fighting. That's one thing I can guarantee. Jinx has just reminded me, we got to announce our pre-season games. Help me out with the dates, buddy. I know who we're playing, I just don't know the dates. So the 24th we're playing Western Grasshoppers away. The reason why we're playing them is because they've got a 4G pitch, and our first game against Roslyn Park also on a 4G pitch, so there's a bit of theory behind the madness. And then the following week we're playing Wharfdale away. So it's our 2 pre-season games. 2 pre-season games.
Yeah, we had a game against Nottingham, penciled in, well, sorted for the Friday night prior to the Preston game. But with obviously the championship not starting until the 21st of September and etc., all the championship teams have had their kind of pre-seasons and pre-season games all mixed up. So for Nottingham to play then, it was like 6 weeks before their first game, 6-7 weeks. So unfortunately they had to cancel. Obviously we got a lot out of last year's game. So there we go. But that's the reason why we've got 2, as Anne was saying, rather than the 3. We did have 3, but unfortunately they dropped out, etc.
Preston Grasshoppers.
Preston Grasshoppers. Over the Pennines.
Could you give us a general idea? General idea where the new
players? In terms of new players, we've got a strong contingent that's come from Yorkshire Carnegie. Quite a few people. There's quite a few boys looking for jobs a few months ago. It's a bit strange, but so yeah, we've got a good strong contingent from there. Obviously we've got Toby from Doncaster.
Welcome on, Toby!
Welcome. We've got Reese Ward, who's come from Wharfdale. We played against him last year in the pre-season games. We've got a few boys, one from Cambridge, trying to look around the room, look best as possible, LC. And then there's quite a few boys from Yorkshire. We've got Will Hughes, Dan Wellington, obviously Morgan Bunting have come through, and there are a few boys from other clubs, obviously. Which on top of my head, about a piece of paper. But as I said previously, we're really happy because we've been able to actually, well, it goes on our end if it goes wrong, I suppose, but, select the players that we like, and that's puts in a big difference really to what we had last year. A lot of lads are local or move local, and that's great also for us and keeping them happy, etc.
Has recruiting finished, and are all the places that they are?
Yeah, we've got a couple of lads on trial. We've got 2 lads, Tane and Castledine. They're both on. I forgot Castledine's name, so their surname George. You said Josh? Should I screw me over? Oh, right. Good banter. And there's a 15 shirt that we're looking at. Do you know what I mean? We've got a few lads that play 10-15, so it's just an idea of seeing where people fit in. But yeah, on the whole, we're happy and in a position with the numbers that we've got. I mean, we've got 2 loose heads, 3 hookers, 3 tight heads, 4 second rows, 6 back rows, 2 9s, 2 3-10s, 4 centres, 3 wingers, 2 15s. So in terms of a squad, yeah. In terms of a squad, we've got an actual squad. And if anyone's seen the fixtures, and I'm talking a lot, but if anyone's seen the fixtures, 16 games on the trot, on the run, the first break these lads will get will be the Christmas, and that's tough. Do you know what I mean? It's a tough league, as we already know. But to go 16 games on the bounce, you need a squad. It's not just about the best 15 that you can put out any week. So to have that strength and depth, which we feel we've got, will be really important when we get deep into the season.
Just on top of that too, one of my passions that you might have heard is bringing through local youth. So we're giving young Morgan, obviously Morgan Bunting, Ben Wellington and the farmer, Will Hughes, we're giving them a shot. They're all from the under-20s last year, they're the local Yorkshire boys, and they're getting a shot at this level. And it's not just as easy as giving them a shot, but giving them feedback so they become better players and they grow within Rotherham.
And our past youngsters, as in the Bolton stroke Paddy, how they standing into it?
Yeah, the twins and Pat are training again. Obviously, it's great to have that link with Phoenix. Those boys trained last year, and they came on a lot during pre-season.
So on that score then, is there any other things that you're looking at all?
Not that I've been kind of pushed towards us. No, obviously we know those boys, and they kind of got pushed forward by the Phoenix. Phoenix haven't pushed anyone forward to us as yet. Oh, I don't think maybe he's still going. He'd probably play if we asked him, I reckon. Yeah, he got some potential, yeah. So yeah, these boys, it's great to have them again, and hopefully they can develop and kick on again. But they're definitely good enough to be with us. So it's just making them better as players, as Ant spoke about.
Can I just ask, last season we were one of the fittest teams out, we were fit. Are we still going to put emphasis on strength and conditioning and fitness for these football options?
Yeah, so Anne's just asking, obviously we were one of the fittest teams last year. Are we going to be that? Obviously Stouty sitting beside of us, don't think everyone looks like that. It's not really fair. No one's asked him a question either, he feels a bit daft, and he put himself up here. No, that is a massive thing. Obviously we've got Jamie doing the S&C, who's still on board, which is great to keep him on board. So the lads have got their individual programmes. And one thing, to be honest, on reflection from last year, which I think it's important to do, is that we felt the second half of the year we probably did drop off on our fitness, and that I thought we looked a bit sluggish that second half of the year, and that's down to us as coaches to recognise that and probably do a little bit more as the season goes on. But we've recognised that now, and me and Ant speaking, we know there needs to be that underlying theme really of fitness throughout. And if that means lads doing a bit more in training, etc., that's what we'll do. But as you said, we know the league, and the fittest teams who can keep going into the 80 minutes are the teams that get the victories. So we know that needs to be a massive emphasis for us as a team. And as I said, Jamie's doing his work, and the lads are working hard. Anyone that watched that session then, lads are grafting, and they're going to be grafting. So yeah.
Somebody else.
What's the ethos? What's the style going to be?
So the question was, what's the style of play? Way we're going to train, the way we're going to train is that we're going to be prepared to attack from everywhere. We're going to be attempting to be an all-round beast. So if we can squeeze a team, we'll squeeze a team. If we need to go round a team, we'll go round a team, but anything to win. So we want to have the capabilities of playing any game that requires to get that victory, but the way that we coach and the ideas that we're sharing is very attack-orientated. But we also recognise there's times when we have to shut up shop or squeeze a team or etc. But I'm sure you'll be entertained this year, for sure.
Well, we're letting Stouty off scot-free, you've got to nail him.
Not hurried on. James, I think Jake Sam, and can Morgan kick? Morgan can kick, apparently. So yeah, just, if you want to kick, just put your hand up.
Yeah, we need a little hashtag magic moves, don't we? Connor Beaver probably fancies himself for that, don't he, mate? find out. Okay. Couple more before we wrap up. 5 to 9.
Are we going to have fines for yellows?
Trying to take money out of those pockets here, yeah. Trying to suggest that discipline was a big factor last year.
Question to ask.
I think there'll probably be a group of seniors, boys will get together and decide what. There'll be a whole range of sanctions amongst the squad for various different things. So,
They
yeah.
have more Steve Birds now.
Yeah, I mean, on that, obviously, yellow cards are a tough one. Sometimes it's for the best thing for the team. If someone's giving a last-ditch tackle and they're stopping a try and they don't, at the same time, it could be a team penalty. The ref could have warned you and someone does something and what have you. Things that we want to try and cut down are a back chat. We've already said that if we get March 10, there'll be a severe fitness penalty for every single person in the team to do the following Tuesday. Because little things like that, that's that discipline that you're speaking about there, Anne, is there things that we can cut out of our game. Anthony spoke on Saturday to the boys and said one of the big things, let's be the best at the things that require no talent. And one thing that requires no talent is keeping your mouth shut and getting back 10. So if we can do that and make sure we concentrate on ourselves rather than someone else, then obviously that'll, from a discipline point of view, will put us in a good stead.
Have we got the same refs as last year? Do you know?
I've no idea. They're all rubbish anyway, so it don't really matter who it is.
Just on that discipline question, just so you know, for every yellow card the club sustains, the club gets invoiced by the RFU. So unfortunately Martin can't be here tonight because he's away with his family. So hence, like Smithy was saying, if it's a stupid individual error, the boy will be paying that fine. On a less serious note, that was only I could get my message across. Thank you. Last one.
Teams that we're worried about, I'm worried about the first thing we play, then the next one. I know it's a bit of a cliche, but that's all I'm focused on.
Yeah. Obviously, we know there's teams in the league that have strengthened, it's out there in the press, but we also feel like we've strengthened. And I want us to be able to respect the opposition, but not fear the opposition. You give every team that you play against respect, so that you make sure that you go out and give the right performance required. So if you go out there fearing someone, then you're already 5, 7, 10 points down before you even begin. I want us to go out there with confidence, but also showing the team respect, and knowing that on their day they can beat anybody.
Just before we wind it up then, just as everybody knows, Andrew, one of our loyal supporters, 60 today, so many happy returns to Andrew Ross. Andrew has hired the rugby club out this Friday for a function, and everyone's invited, if possible, to come along and share his birthday with him. The bar will be open from 7 o'clock, so if you've got nothing on, please come down and join Andrew. Thank you. Are we all done? No last one? Okay. Can we put our hands together and have a welcome and a thank you to the coaches and the entire squad? Thank you.